Hello and welcome back to this RTC Rotor Commando Racer Prestige. I am McFeEzE Trying iNiT gaming channel, and today we're playing team deathmatch on cargo. I was going to say slums. I don't know why I was going to say slums, but I was. For some reason I thought I was playing slums, but no, we're playing on cargo. We're playing with Geo and Akil, usual suspects, and we're going to get straight into this and kick it off with some news. It's to do with a Microsoft product, but it involves Xbox Live, so we're going to be discussing this. This is an offer that Microsoft are offering to students, and it was announced towards the end of last week, so if you missed it, listen closely. Microsoft is giving away a year's worth of Xbox Live Gold to high school and college students signing up to Office 365. Students in selected countries, not in the US, buy either Office 365 University or Office 365 Home Premium before the 20th of September will receive a code for a year's Xbox Gold membership that can be redeemed on their Xbox 360 or through Xbox.com. Offer includes Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and OneNote. Xbox Live Gold membership in Miley as well. You know what that is. Let's have a quick look at what selected countries there is. Argentina, Australia, Austria, Belgium, Brazil, Canada, Chile, Colombia, Czech Republic, Denmark, Finland, France, Greece, Germany, Hong Kong, SAR, Hungary, Ireland, Israel, Italy, Korea, Mexico, Netherlands, New Zealand, Norway, Poland, Portugal, Russia, Saudi Arabia, Singapore, Slovakia, South Africa, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, Taiwan, Turkey, United Arab Emirates, and last but not least, the United Kingdom. For a second there, I didn't think he was going to say United Kingdom. Got a little bit worried. I was like, why am I covering this? Should have done my research beforehand, but luckily it was in there. So yeah, if you know, going to college in September or university and you need this piece of software, well, grab it for the 20th of September and you will receive a free year's Xbox Live, and that can be added to your current Xbox Live membership if you have it, and it will also carry over onto new Xbox One. So that's good in one way, but if you haven't got an Xbox or plan on getting an Xbox One, sell it. I'm sure plenty of people will want to buy it, and plus you'll earn a little bit of extra income for yourself right there. So yeah, that's good. Microsoft doing some good deals. So even if you're not a student, you're not getting it, just keep your eyes on Twitter, innit? Not Twitter, eBay. We can keep your eyes on Twitter, I guess. Maybe someone will announce it on there. You never know. One of your friends might say, hey, got a free Xbox Live here if you want to buy it for $20 or something. Who knows? Anyways, lost my train of thought there. I know, very hard for me to lose my train of thought. Not. Anyways, with jibber jabbering, we're going off topic. Oh no, not hostile URV incoming. Oh my god, what are we gonna do? We'll just twitch a guy and get that guy. Oh, that guy moved. Nice two-piece there with a sniper. Yeah. But you may notice we're not using... we're not playing domination again, but more objective games will be coming very shortly in this Road to Commander. Come back to Team Deathmatch because it's what most of us prefer to play. Me personally, I'm not really bothered, even though objectives is... I prefer it a bit more than TDM, but you know, a bit of TDM here and there does not hurt, so why not stick to what you know? Because in COD 4, excuse me, that's all we basically played was just Team Deathmatch. Who was pretty good as a team at it, but you know, if you've got a team that knows what they're doing, you should win pretty much most of your matches. And we used to run like 6 strong, more or less every time we played it. So yeah, That is that. Okay, moving swiftly on to the next piece of news. Xbox One can record your last 5 minutes of gameplay. Well, what do you know? Okay, that's the title of this article. So let's continue down this article and read what it has to say. Xbox One can record the last 5 minutes of your gameplay to edit, upload and share with friends. Microsoft have confirmed. PlayStation 4, by comparison, enables users to do the same but with 15 minutes of recorded gameplay. That's actually quite a lot. That's playing COD, that's a full match. Yeah, that's not bad. Microsoft Studios creative director Ken Lobb, spelled double B, revealed how much gameplay Xbox One is available to record and store on the console's hard drive during a demo of the Xbox One's Kill Instinct on GameSpot during the San Diego Comic-Con. In case you don't know what Comic-Con is, well, I don't even know what Comic-Con is. I just know that it was it this week or the end of last week? It's only just gone. I don't know what games consoles are doing there. Comic-Con should be a comic thing. I know a lot of people do cosplay for that. Anyways, moving off, I'm going full random on you and don't know what I'm talking about. The recorded feature is known as Project Upload. Project Upload. Really? You could have thought of a better name than that. Come on. But then again, you did call them the Xbox One. Okay. The idea is you're always recording. Loeb explained. The last 5 minutes of any game you're playing are always being stored on your hard drive. Say you're playing online and you just did the best thing ever. You can't pause as you're playing online. This is true. You cannot. And that annoys me. If I want to pause a game, everyone should have to wait. No, I'm kidding, I'm not that obnoxious. You can say Xbox, record that, and it'll grab the last 30 seconds of gameplay for you to play around with later. Only 30 seconds of 5 minutes? What? You'd think it'll grab the last 5 minutes if it stores 5 minutes. What? I don't know. Maybe we'll hear a bit more about this feature later. Carrying on anyway. As with PS4, footage can be edited on the fly, and Loeb revealed that you also be able to add titles, voiceovers and additional footage recorded using Xbox One's Kinect. Both Xbox One and PS4 also enable you to stream your gameplay online, allowing for greater, possibly unlimited amounts of gameplay to be captured. So that last part is not confirmed. Obviously, you know, the Xbox has got a partnership with Twitch, with the new Xbox coming out, to allow you to directly stream to Twitch. And I don't think I've heard anything about it, you know, being able to capture everything you do. I think you probably still need a capture card yourself to do that. So I'll let you know of any updates on that, and we'll inform you as and when. So that's the end of this game. Luckily, you see, did good there, nice KD. And now we're playing on slums, and I'm going to use a sniper. Why not? Use the SMG now, more or less every game. So let's use a sniper for a wee bit, and see what we can do with this bad boy. Alrighty. While we're on the subject of Call of Duty Black Ops 2, let's read the latest information of this patch. Holy wall of text, Jesus. Whew. Anyways, okay, I'll try and get all this in. Laying the groundwork for the raft of personalization packs available on Xbox Live today at 160 MSP points a pop. So yeah, more gun camos and stuff have been released today. I'm not a fan of it personally, but if you like that sort of thing, awesome. Anyways, Treyarch has released another enormous update for Call of Duty Black Ops 2. I can see by this freaking wall of text. Adding balance tweaks for the AN94, which is a good gun. DSR 50, decent sniper. Ballista in multiplayer. All good guns, so it's been nerfed. Balancing tweaks, yeah, you just nerfed it because people were complaining on the forums. As well as a raft of improvements for zombie mode. So if you're a hardened zombie mode dude or dudette, I will also add those in as well. Trailer designer director David Von der Haar has drawn a lot of flack on Twitter in explaining the finer points of the latest Black Ops 2 patch, including some completely unnecessary threats of violence, but daring to tweak the fire rates of the listed weapons. Yeah, I read that. On Twitter there was a lot of Twitter hate for him. Poor fella, he's just doing his job. If the community wants it changed, then he's got to do it. Because Treyarch are really good. Excuse me, a little drink of water there, getting a little bit of dry throat. Treyarch are a really good company for listening to the fans and taking on board their input and, you know, trying to change the game for the better. And not everyone is going to be happy with that. But you know, if you don't voice your opinions, then you can't really complain. But I'm guessing the majority of people will be complaining about that, even though they didn't have an opinion. They didn't voice their opinions on said weapons. It's usually the case how it goes. And then they're just left there moaning and threatening. Anyways, I'm rambling, and here we're thinking that the developers trying to support this game with updates and support was a good thing. You can read the patch notes in full below. I will.
Lightning strike coordinates received.
Okay, new features. 6 new personalization packs are now available as downloadable content. Each patch comes loaded with 1 camo, 1 themed calling card and 3 unique reticles. Season pass holders will now be reminded to download season pass content which they haven't been previously. So that's good. Multiplayer issues address improved stability when pressing buttons during a theater mode screenshot. Screenshots taken during theater mode for a match on uplink will no longer become corrupt.
Hunter killer drone ready for deployment.
Multiplayer game balancing. Now this is the guns that they have tweaked. What they've done to the AN-94 is damage slightly reduced. Really? I thought it took quite a few bullets, maybe it was just my connection. Anyways. Moving on, DSR 50, rate of fire reduced. And the ballista, same thing, rate of fire slightly reduced. I don't know how that plays out in the game. I've not really played Call of Duty in the last couple of days, so I've not read its latest patch and been able to test it out. But I'm sure it won't make a significant difference. People are just hating to hate. But I guess I'll let you know more when I play it myself. Okay, for the zombie fans out there, if you are watching this or listening, or both, here is the zombie issues addressed in this patch. Die Rise. Players are no longer able to access unintended areas using the trampoline and the elevator. Yeah, I remember someone trying to show me that and it couldn't work, and then it was on YouTube and all kinds of things and people floating in the air, and I was like, forget it, I just want to play zombies. And yeah. Anyway, next is Mob of the Dead. Pack-a-Punch version of the Ray Gun Mark II now displays the correct skin. Cool. And Buried. Players are no longer able to pass over the mansion fence using invisible collision. Fix an issue where players were able to duplicate candy and booze when in dying in a specific staircase. Does that make sense?
Friendly UAV inbound.
When in dying. Anyways, it's in this article, so yeah, whatever. Players are no longer able to stand on invisible collisions near the stables and be free from zombie attack. Fix an issue where players were able to hold the top of the bank for an extended period of time using the paralyzer and the vulture aid perk. Players are no longer able to position build buildables in the general store and become free from zombie attack. A lot of players are no longer. We're better now. Players are no longer to get stuck at the bottom of the slide when using dive to prone. Address multiple issues where players were able to throw themselves into a wall using the trample steam and become free from zombie attack. Players are no longer able to reach unintended collisions on the second floor balcony of the saloon. Just an issue where players could be free from zombie attack when holding a claymore and looking downward when standing next to a mystery box. Oh. Players are no longer able to launch themselves out of the level near the saloon using the paralyzer. Fix multiple issues where the friendly AI will get stuck while holding a crawler zombie when above the general store, in the bank, in the courthouse, in the mansion, or the second floor of the barn. The friendly AI no longer gets stuck when bringing the mystery box from the hedge maze to the town and vice versa. The friendly AI no longer becomes stuck if a player gives him candy and then enters the fountain. Fix an issue where the friendly AI and zombies were going through a door in the hedge maze and getting stuck near a mystery box. The mystery box now functions properly when players give the friendly AI candy and then activate the box. Fix an issue where the friendly AI would freeze and become unresponsive if he was hit by a high damage weapon while performing a turn animation. The friendly AI no longer becomes stuck in the mansion if the player has him take the rear entrance to the mansion near the hedge maze. The friendly AI no longer gets stuck on the top of the saloon if the player shoots him while carrying candy or booze. Okay, just got to scroll down this and make sure I keep my points where I am. There's still a lot more, a lot more. So don't you worry about that. I don't even know if we're actually gonna have time to do all this, but anyways, we'll carry on. Okay, fix an issue where the bullet trade mystery box indicator will permanently remain at the box location if the player uses the friendly eye to bring the box to that location. The friendly eye now becomes stuck if he's hit with a high damage weapon during flinch animation. Fix an issue where the friendly eye will become stuck when fed candy to retrieve buildables in a saloon prior to opening the front door and debris blocking the staircase. Zombies no longer get stuck in the ground outside the mortuary by the mystery box location. Fix an issue where players would occasionally spawn under the map in a 4-player game. Excuse me. Zombies no longer get stuck on the window in the sheriff's building. Fix an issue where players were able to get the double points upgrade when withdrawing money from the bank. With double points activated, zombies no longer get stuck behind one of the repairable barriers in the saloon. Fix an issue where players would die if they jumped into the broken fountain at the same time. Players' cameras no longer jitter when standing in a specific spot in the barn. Fix an issue where zombies would path away from the player if they stood in a certain spot just outside the saloon. Ghosts can no longer exit the mansion using the slide during a non-ghost round. Fix the solo player issue where falling down the spiral staircase would occasionally kill the player even if they had quick revive perk. The time bomb now functions correctly if the player has both the time bomb and the monkey in the inventory. Fix multiple issues with grief where players would spawn in last stand when respawned in the stables, candy shop, church, alongside the saloon, outside the general store, or on the mansion side of the map. Players are no longer able to use a paralyzer to get stuck in a tree outside the mansion. Fix an issue with zombies occasionally getting stuck when dropping down to the gazebo stairs. The speed caller machine is now properly positioned in the general store during grief. Fix an issue where players were able to trigger ghosts without fully dropping down into the mansion. Zombies who turn into ghosts now enter the hedge maze properly. Players can no longer trigger ghosts during a non-ghost round when entering the mansion from the rear. Players can no longer go on top of the general store. Purchase will couch using the paralyzer and be free from the zombie attack.
We're winning this fight.
Fixed an exploit where zombies couldn't path to players who stood on a purchasable couch in a salon. Players are no longer able to use the paralyzer to access the top of the mansion fence and be free from zombie attack. Fix an exploit where players were able to stand on the car outside the courthouse and be free from zombie attack. Players are no longer able to access invisible collisions in between the gun shop and the saloon with the paralyzer. Players are no longer able to use the paralyzer to access unintended collisions behind the mansion and be free from zombie attack. Players are no longer able to launch themselves onto unintended collisions in the courthouse and be free from zombie attack. Players are no longer able to stand on the scaffolding near the principal LSAT and be free from zombie attack. Fix an exploit where players were able to use a combination of the trampoline and the paralyzer inside the church to become free from zombie attack. Jesus, that was a lot. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I've been McFeEzE. Please leave a like, a comment and remember to subscribe. You can also join us on Facebook and Twitter, links will be in the description below, and I will see you in the next video.